This video was made with artificial intelligence.
Welcome to a brand new season of the UEFA Champions League. I'm thrilled to be your guide as we look into the world of football analytics powered by AI. In today's episode, we're kicking off the excitement with a special focus on Matchweek 1 of the Champions League. Now, you might be wondering how AI can predict the outcomes of these highly competitive matches. Well, hold on to your scarves because we're about to take you on a journey through the cutting-edge technology that's changing the game. So, grab your popcorn, get comfy in your armchair, and join us as we dissect the thrilling clashes in Matchweek 1 of the UEFA Champions League. Will the Giants prevail, or will we witness some underdog magic? Stick around to find out, and let's kick off this footballing extravaganza. AC Milan versus Newcastle. At 5:45 p.m., football fans will bear witness to a historic showdown as Newcastle United and AC Milan collide in the Champions League. Newcastle's return to this prestigious tournament after 2 decades of absence adds an extra layer of excitement to the occasion. Their recent 1-0 Premier League victory against Brentford not only boosted their confidence, but also highlighted their capacity to secure crucial wins when the stakes are high. In contrast, AC Milan suffered a resounding 5-1 defeat at the hands of arch-rivals Inter Milan in their latest Serie A outing. Nevertheless, it's essential to note that this loss marked their first setback of the season, underlining their overall strength. Now, as for the predictions, our AI-driven analysis points toward an electrifying 2-2 draw, setting the stage for a captivating match. However, seasoned football enthusiasts understand that the beauty of the sport lies in its unpredictability. It's the unexpected moments and the underdog stories makes the Champions League what it is today. The Parc des Princes, bathed in the radiance of stadium floodlights, is primed for an electrifying spectacle as Paris Saint-Germain prepares to host Borussia Dortmund in what can only be described as one of the most eagerly anticipated Champions League matchups of the season. Group F, often referred to as the Group of Death, presents a tantalizing competition, with powerhouse teams like Newcastle United and 7-time champions AC Milan battling for the coveted top 2 spots. Under the fresh leadership of Luis Enrique, PSG embarks on another high-stakes journey in pursuit of Champions League glory. However, their continental quest begins with a somewhat tumultuous start to the domestic campaign. The Parisians have managed to collect just 8 points from their initial 15 in Ligue 1, an unusually lackluster performance for a club accustomed to dominating the French league. To compound matters, PSG recently endured a perplexing 3-2 defeat at the hands of Nice, which further underscores their early season struggles. This uncharted territory sees them residing in 5th place in the league standings. Yet, PSG's allure remains undeniable, particularly when they step onto the hallowed pitch of the Parc des Princes. Here, amidst the chants and cheers of their passionate supporters, their lineup possesses the innate ability to overturn any match's fortunes with a moment of sheer brilliance. While history favors PSG, our prediction leans toward a 2-0 victory for the Parisians, with the electric Kylian Mbappe expected to find the net at least once. As always, in the grand theater of the Champions League, the unexpected can happen. Manchester City is all set to kick off their defense of the Champions League crown as they face Crvena Zvezda, also known as Red Star Belgrade. The English Giants, who secured a remarkable treble last season, are hungry for another triumph under the guidance of Pep Guardiola. This encounter marks the first-ever meeting between City and the Serbian side, and Guardiola has emphasized the importance of his players' tactical awareness in facing Red Star Belgrade's aggressive style. With RB Leipzig and Young Boys completing Group G, City enters this match as favorites. Our prediction leans toward a dominant 6-0 victory for Manchester City, setting the tone for their Champions League campaign as they aim to defend their title with style. Barcelona is gearing up to launch their Champions League Group H campaign with a home match against Royal Antwerp at Camp Nou. The Spanish Giants are entering this fixture fresh off a commanding 5-0 victory over Real Betis in La Liga, showing strong form after an initial goalless draw with Getafe. While Barcelona has dominated domestically, they have faced challenges in the Champions League, failing to advance past the group stage in their last 2 attempts. Nonetheless, they are clear favorites in this group, which includes Shakhtar Donetsk and Porto, and they are eager to kick off their campaign on a strong note under the management of Xavi. In contrast, Royal Antwerp is making history as they make their debut in the Champions League group stage. Their journey to this stage includes winning their 5th Belgian First Division title last season and a playoff round victory over AEK Athens. Despite coming into this match after a 3-0 victory over Westerlo in their domestic league, they currently sit 5th in the Belgian standings, trailing the leaders Anderlecht by 3 points. For Antwerp, this match represents a historic moment, marking their entry into the top tier of European football. While Barcelona is heavily favored, football's unpredictability always leaves room for surprises, and our prediction leans towards a 4-1 victory for the home side. Real Madrid aims to extend their winning streak to 6 games in the 2023-24 season as they face Union Berlin in the Champions League. Despite not hitting their free-flowing best, they've managed 5 straight victories in La Liga, topping the table with 15 points. While Real Madrid won their opening 2 league matches by 2-goal margins, their last 3 games, including a 2-1 victory over Real Sociedad, have been tight contests. They are now focused on the Champions League group stage, featuring Braga and Napoli. Union Berlin, who secured a 4th-place finish in the Bundesliga last season, enters the Champions League group stage for the first time. They experienced European competition in the 2022-23 Europa League, reaching the last 16 stage. However, recent losses to RB Leipzig and Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga have dampened their domestic form. The outcome of this match will be pivotal for Union Berlin's Champions League aspirations. Real Madrid is the favorite, and we predict a close 3-2 victory, although Union Berlin's relative unknown status could bring surprises to the encounter. Wednesday's Champions League clash between Bayern Munich and Manchester United promises to be an exciting encounter. Bayern Munich's star signing, Harry Kane, is set to make his first Champions League appearance for the club, and he has made an immediate impact with 4 goals in his first 4 games. Despite his early success, Kane acknowledges that there's room for improvement as he continues to gel with his new teammates. Bayern Munich, as a team, hasn't been in top form since the start of the season, as evidenced by their recent 2-2 draw with Bayer Leverkusen. Coach Thomas Tuchel recognizes the need for greater stability and grip in their performances as they prepare to face Manchester United. Notably, Tuchel will be absent from the dugout due to suspension, but assistant coaches Zsolt Lowe and Anthony Barry will guide the team. Bayern's squad looks largely intact, with the exception of Manuel Neuer, while the return of Jamal Musiala strengthens their options. On the other hand, Manchester United is coming off 2 consecutive losses to Brighton and Arsenal, making them a formidable yet unpredictable opponent. Harry Kane acknowledges the challenge posed by United and expects a tough match in the Champions League. This encounter promises an intriguing battle between 2 football giants, and our prediction leans towards a 3-1 victory for Bayern Munich. Arsenal's return to the Champions League after a 6.5-year hiatus is a momentous occasion for the club. Mikel Arteta's men earned their spot in Europe's elite competition with a 2nd-place finish in the 2022-23 Premier League. The last time the Emirates Stadium hosted a Champions League match, Arsenal faced Bayern Munich and suffered a humiliating 10-2 aggregate defeat, marking the end of Arsene Wenger's era. Since then, they endured managerial changes and a rare season without European football. However, their return to the Champions League offers a fresh start, albeit in a relatively favorable group featuring Lens, Sevilla, and PSV Eindhoven. While Arsenal's attack has yet to shine brightly this season, they remain undefeated in all competitions, and Leandro Trossard's goal secured a crucial away win against Everton. The Gunners are eager to make a statement in the group stage. In contrast, PSV Eindhoven is making their return to the Champions League group stage after a long absence since the 2018-19 season. While their history in the competition is limited, recent success under coach Peter Bosz has seen them remain unbeaten in an impressive 26 competitive matches, scoring at least 2 goals in each of their last 8 games. Their attacking prowess makes them a formidable opponent for Arsenal. Nevertheless, our prediction leans toward a 3-0 victory for Arsenal, though PSV's recent form could make this encounter more competitive than it appears. Inter Milan is set to kick off their 2023-24 UEFA Champions League campaign against Real Sociedad at the Anoeta Stadium. The Nerazzurri, who were runners-up in the previous campaign, reached their first final in the competition since 2010, but were narrowly defeated 1-0 by Manchester City. Determined to make amends, Inter has started the new season on a strong note, securing 4 consecutive wins in Serie A. Their recent standout performance was a commanding 5-1 victory over city rivals AC Milan in the Derby della Madonnina. Currently leading the Serie A standings with a perfect record of 12 points, Inter is undoubtedly a formidable force in Italian football, and they aim to carry this momentum into the Champions League. On the other hand, Real Sociedad is making a return to the Champions League after an absence since the 2013-14 season. Their qualification came after finishing 4th in La Liga last season. However, La Real faces a challenging baptism of fire in their return to the competition, given their less-than-ideal start to the current campaign. Real Sociedad has managed just 1 victory in their first 4 league matches and is coming off a 2-1 defeat to Real Madrid over the weekend. As they prepare to take on the formidable Inter Milan, Sociedad will need to find their form quickly to compete at the highest level of European football. Thanks for tuning in to our Champions League match preview. If you enjoyed this analysis and want more football insights, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for regular updates. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave your comments below. Tell us your predictions for the upcoming matches, and feel free to engage with fellow football enthusiasts in the discussion. For even more football content and real-time updates, follow us on Twitter, also known as XAI Meets Football. Stay connected with us as we continue to explore the fascinating world of football through the lens of AI. Your support means a lot to us, and we look forward to sharing more exciting football discussions and predictions with you.